Hey guys, time for another Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. So, running a little bit late again this week. I apologize. This is the new this week books. I still have not figured out how I'm going to shoot the mega haul that I got from Collected. They did a big sidewalk sale, and I purchased 6.5 short boxes of comics. And I'm trying to figure out a way to shoot that is not going to take forever, because the last video that I shot where I kind of picked up I bought 400 books from a guy, it took forever to shoot it, and so I'm just trying to figure out the logistics of how I'm going to shoot this other one. So we'll hopefully we'll get to that soon, but in the meantime, I've got new this week stuff, a couple of back issues I picked up that I missed or that I wanted another one of. So if you guys are new to this channel, if you like this content, please do me a favor, like and subscribe down below. I would very much appreciate it. I'm trying to build my subscriber base and get up to 1,000 subscribers if I can. So please help me to do that. I would very much appreciate it. All right, so I picked up another copy of Star Wars: The High Republic, #1. This is the 5th printing of #1, and I think I told you guys, I heard or I read, and I'm pretty sure it's accurate, although I could be wrong, that there's only 500 of those printed. So that's probably like one of the rarest of the High Republic, like, you know, later printings or whatever. This is from last week. This is Shang-Chi #1. This was a variant cover. I think it's a 1 in 25. I'm pretty sure it's a 1 in 25. And I really liked it, and I wanted to pick it up, but the store I went to had it for like 20, I think it was 20 bucks, and I just didn't want to spend 20 bucks on it. But I went to a different store and I found it for 10. So, and I think they actually marked it down because this sticker is put over another sticker. I haven't looked underneath it. But anyway, this is I think it's a 1 in 25 variant. I'm pretty sure it's 1 in 25. And it's a nice variant, nice cover. So I went ahead and grabbed that since I had passed on it last week. Alright, so we're gonna do, let's see here, couple more little things. Oh yeah, got some fun stuff here. You're gonna like this. Well, maybe you won't like this, I don't know. Maybe you don't like the stuff that I like, and that's fine. We're all entitled to like the things that we like. Okay, God, this is really not working. Come on, books. What are you doing? Okay. Alright, so grabbed another Hellfire Gala official guide. Your comic shop should have these free. Look for them. If they, you may want to ask them. I've noticed some shops are keeping them behind the counter, so you may want to ask them. And then this was kind of weird. My local shop had this. It's called Office Place. It's kind of like, I guess, a cross between Office Space and The Office, like a parody comic. It's illustrated by Tone Rodriguez, and yeah, here's the credits. And it actually has the swing line stapler in there from Office Space. But I don't think it's really connected. I think it's just like a parody book. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's the company on the back. Anyway, those were free, so I grabbed a couple of them. And then got another copy of the Berserker #1. What is this, the 4th print foil cover? Because my local comic shop had these for cover price, and what I thought was interesting was a different local comic shop had them for $14.99. So I grabbed another one at cover price. Grabbed another copy of Ice Cream Man #24. This book's going into 2nd print, and it's got, the 2nd print's going to have a cover like this, only it's going to be like a beige color, and I think it's a different character here. So I went ahead and grabbed an extra copy of that. This is the, I think I have this, but I'm not 100% sure, cover B to Detective Comics 1034. This has a kind of a first cameo appearance of, what is it, Flatline? Or is it Miracle Molly? I can't remember. It's like a stealth cameo appearance. But anyway, I had the cover A, and I think I have a cover B, but if I could have a second one, I don't mind having a second one. Grabbed another copy of Joker number 3, just the regular cover A. I got cover B and cover C on that, so, but I don't know if I got cover A. Oh, and I got another copy of Fantastic Four number 32, the 1 in 25 wraparound variant for Doctor Doom, Wedding of Doctor Doom. Oh my lord, this is my I think this is my 4th copy of this book. I guess I'm just going to try to have the record. But this is New Avengers number 39, and the reason that I got this is because that's Echo. And Echo's got some heat right now because she's supposed to appear in the Hawkeye series. And I believe this is where she joins the Avengers, I think. It's part of the Secret Invasion crossover, but this is a book that's really under the radar right now. You could probably find this for cover price or maybe even less in some places. And I have a feeling this is going to be a nice book to have. So I'm buying it every time I see it, and I've managed to pick up a few copies really cheap, like out of like dollar boxes and stuff like that. So Star Wars High Republic number 5. I think I just forgot to pick this up when it came out. I think it came out last week. Oh, and then this was in the back issues. X-Men number 6. This is the Mark Brooks 40th anniversary Dark Phoenix tribute cover. Now, I want to say I have this. I'm pretty sure I have it. But when I saw it, and the price was really nice on it, so I was like, yeah, I can't not pick that up. It was $8, but I get a discount, so... and my discount's pretty nice, so it was worth picking it up. Speaking of Mark Brooks, this is the Marvel previews featuring Fantastic Four, the 60-year cover. So this is a preview. This is going to be the cover that Mark Brooks did for the issue. I think it's number 35. So anyway, I just always pick up the Marvel previews if I can get my hands on them. So before I get into the new this week stuff, I'm sorry guys, I know that's what you're probably here to see if you're clicking on this video. I did want to show you guys this real quick. So one of the guests I just announced for Dallas Comic Show, which is on June 26th, is Mark Resnick. Mark Resnick is the drummer of the Toadies, but the reason I added him to the show was because Mark Resnick wrote a comic book called Buzzkill for Dark Horse, which he co-wrote with Donny Cates before Donny Cates was a big name. And so he, sometimes I've had him before at a comic show, and so he's coming back, Mark Resnick is. And I just discovered this. I had no idea this was a thing, but once I found it out, I've made it a point to track these down. So this is X-Men 92, number 6, and you'll notice on the cover it says the Flaming Lips, but on the inside of this book, they go to this thing called Lollapalooza, which is kind of like a Lollapalooza big concert with a bunch of different bands. And so in the book, the Toadies actually make an appearance. They go on stage. So this would be the first time the Toadies appear in a Marvel comic book, and I thought that would be a really cool thing to get Mark Resnick to sign. But here's the really cool thing. So that's number 6. Number 7 actually has on the cover Jubilee's holding up a Toadies album. There's Mark Resnick right there. And it even says guest starring the Toadies and the Brood. So I picked these up because I figured these will be really cool books to get signed. And yeah, I just thought that was kind of a neat thing. And it was something I didn't know it existed. I actually found it out by accident because I was looking up pictures on Google, and I found a picture of Mark Resnick in a Marvel comic, and I was like, what is that? And so I went and I looked up the information on it, and that's how I found out about it. So anyway, that's kind of cool. Alright, so we'll go DC, and then Marvel, and then Independent. So DC books. I got Action Comics 1031. This is the Tedesco variant, cover B. I love these Tedesco covers. I think they're like instant classics. I mean, this just looks so beautiful. It's almost like Alex Ross-like. So he's really knocking it out of the park on these. It's literally, I'm just buying these for the cover. Like, I haven't had time to read a lot of books lately, and I haven't read action in a while, but I'm picking up those covers. This is Batman Black and White number 6. I must apologize. I realize I'm 10 minutes into the video and I'm just now getting to the new this week stuff. I apologize, guys. Hopefully you don't mind sitting through the rest. This is Batman. Oh, that was the Jason Fabok cover, by the way, which seems to be kind of the hot cover for that issue. This is Batman Black and White number 6. This is the John Romita Jr. cover. And it took me a while when I was looking at this to figure out what I was looking at. Because at first when I'm looking at it, I'm just like, what is this? Like, what am I looking at, a tree? What is this? And then I realized, if you look back here, you can see there's Batman reflected in a window. So this is Batman like up close, and then this is Batman reflected in the window. I think this actually could have benefited from some color, ironically enough. But John Romita Jr. has a story in that issue, so I'm looking forward to reading that. This is Catwoman number 31. This actually came out last week, but for some reason I didn't pick up a cover A. By the way, cover B's on this issue, Catwoman number 31, every single one of them has a rip at the top. I guess they had a printing error, so that sucks. Detective Comics number 1036. I believe this is the first appearance of the new Lady Clayface, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Huntress appearance. I wasn't going to pick this up, and then I just decided at the last second, why not? Mr. Miracle number 1. This is the Infinite Frontier Mr. Miracle, and I like Mr. Miracle as a character, and this book was selling out. Like, 2 different stores I went to, they sold out of this. So this is cover A. And did I get cover B? I don't know if I got cover B. I don't think I did. I think I liked cover A better than cover B. I think that's why I just got cover A. Alright, Robin number 2. Second full appearance of Flatline. There's Flatline right there, and it actually names her on the cover. If you guys haven't read Robin number 1, you might wonder, how is Robin even alive in that book? Anyway, Stargirl Spring Break Special one-shot. This is written by Jeff Johns and features art by my buddy Todd Nauck. This is not the first time that Jeff Johns and Todd Nauck have worked together on Stargirl. I think they did at least one other one before this, and they have worked together before on other projects. But anyway, this book seemed like it was kind of selling out. Like, again, I went to 2 different stores, and they sold out a cover A, but they had a couple of cover Bs, which, this is, who is this, Yannick Paquette? I think it's Yannick Paquette. Anyway, nice cover B, so I got a couple of those. Okay, now we're getting into Marvel. Alien number 3. I have really liked these Ian Huck Lee Alien covers. I think he's doing a great job on these, and I really enjoyed that one. And man, this cover B is pretty killer. Look at that. I have a feeling that's gonna be a hot cover. I could be wrong, but... And Alien seems to be selling really well. Like, the comic shops I've been to, they seem to be, like, frequently selling out of them. Black Panther number 25. This is the final issue of this series, the Ta-Nehisi Coates written run. This is his last issue, and then they're restarting it with a new number 1. So, big deluxe issue. This also features a story in it with artwork by Brian Stelfreeze, who, if you remember, when they relaunched Black Panther a couple of years back, Brian Stelfreeze and Ta-Nehisi Coates were working on it together, and that book very much influenced the movie Black Panther. They basically lifted a lot of content directly from those books. This is the Brian Stelfreeze variant cover, which I thought was really, really nice. This cover sold out at 2 different stores I went to, so I managed to grab a couple of those because I pre-ordered them. And then this is the cover that everybody wants, and I don't understand. This was an open order variant, Stores, I'm pretty sure, could have ordered as many of these as they wanted, and they still did not. They still did not order enough to fill demand, because I had to go to 2 different stores to get these. My main store sold out. They never even hit the shelf. This is the Patrick Gleason Fine Art variant for Black Panther number 25. And as you can see, it's kind of like the Webhead variant that he did for Amazing Spider-Man. But just a beautiful variant. But I just don't understand why stores didn't order more of them, because it was just a regular, like I said, it was just an open order variant. I think they could have ordered as many as they wanted, and they just didn't for some reason. Black Widow number 7. This features the first appearance of a new character, I believe, and also features, was it Lucy Nguyen, the new character? She manifests some powers in this issue. So I guess you could say this is another key issue. I managed to get a hold of 3 copies because I got screwed on the last one. So I wasn't going to get screwed on that one. Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 26, continuing the Clone Saga. Or is this the wrap-up of the Clone Saga? I can't remember. Anyway, I just grabbed one issue of that. This is one of the only big variants I bought this week. This is Reptile, a new Marvel comic, and this is the 1 in 25 Sousa variant cover. And I don't even know why I picked this up. The book really did nothing for me. I didn't really have any interest in picking up the book. But I saw this, it was a 1 in 25 variant, and I thought, you know, I just kind of had a feeling. I actually looked online to see what these are selling for, and it seems like they're selling pretty well. So I think it was smart that I got it. I hope it was smart that I got it. I guess we'll find out. This was kind of a hot book too. This is Young Squadron number 1, Heroes Reborn, Young Squadron. And the reason this book is hot is because it features first appearance of Miles Morales as Falcon, first appearance of, what is it, Richard Rider, not Richard Rider, Sam, what is the new Nova? Crap, I can't remember his name. Sam something. Anyway, it's all 3 of these characters, like, you know, Kamala Khan, they're all 3, like, new characters, but it takes place, I think, in an alternate universe. So, first appearance, technically, of them as these characters, but not main continuity. Anyway, that book, from what I could see, sold out. At least that cover A did. This is cover B. I did notice a few places still had some of these, but the characters are on this cover as well. So, okay, this is a book I'm really happy I got my hands on, because my main comic shop that I pre-order from, they sold out before it ever hit the shelf, and I was afraid I was going to miss it entirely, and I managed to get my hands on 2 copies. And I'm glad I did, because these are already selling for 25 to 30 bucks. This is Bitterroot number 13, the Beat Street movie variant homage. And again, I don't know why stores don't order more of these. Do they not anticipate that it's going to be popular? I just don't get it. So I think I was really lucky I got 2 of these. But yeah, they're already going for like 25, 30 bucks from what I'm seeing. Okay, so now we're getting into independent, and I actually have The Rocketeer playing on my TV right now. I was watching it before I started recording this video. This is Blue Flame Adventure Magazine number 1. It's the homage to The Rocketeer Adventure Magazine number 1, and I wasn't going to buy this book, but because I was a big fan of Dave Stevens, Dave was actually a personal friend of mine, big hero to me in a lot of ways, I thought, this is a pretty nicely done tribute, so I thought, why not? I'll just go ahead and grab one. So, okay, this is a book that came out last week, and I just overlooked it, and now this book's kind of going nuts. This is OBE from Antarctic Press, Out of Body Experience. And this book is super hot right now because I guess it was really underordered. Now, here's the interesting thing. The shop I went to had several of these, but they were all severely damaged, like in the lower right here. The one I got, I don't know if you can see it, it shows just a tiny bit of creasing. Yeah, see right there? Oh gosh, look at that glare. There's a little bit of creasing. And I mean, that was the nicest copy they had. They had one copy that was not all jacked up, so I grabbed it. I might be able to press that, I don't know. Oh, and then I saw this at a different store. They still had this on the shelf, and I was surprised. This is Shadecraft number 1, first printing. This is the Jock variant. And this book's now in second print, maybe going into third print. Actually, it is going into third print. And I was telling people from the beginning, that's a book you want to pick up. This is Shadecraft number 3. That came out this week. Cover A. Cover B. Something is Killing the Children, number 16. This is the Jenny Frison variant. And I picked up a few of these because I have totally gotten screwed over. Every time one of these Something is Killing the Children books comes out, especially the variants, I never get a shot at them. So these I actually pre-ordered, and then I picked up an extra copy at a different store. So I was just going to make sure I didn't miss this one because I love Jenny Frison. Alright, up next, Spawn. Spawn number 318, this is cover A. So this book supposedly is kind of setting the stage for the Spawn universe number 1, which is about to come out. So if you're a Spawn fan, and especially if you're planning on picking up Spawn universe, I think you're going to want to grab this one. This is cover A. This is by McFarlane. Got a couple of those. This is cover B, I think, cover B. And this is cover C. Or maybe this is cover A and this is cover C and the other one's cover B. I don't know. Anyway. But this I was really happy about. So some of the stores have been getting these black and white variants in, and some of them, they all seem to charge something different on it. The main shop I go to, they had these out at cover price. So I bought a few of them because I was like, hey, black and white variants for cover price, why not? Especially if it ends up being a key issue. Now, here's the funny thing. Another store I went to had these out for 10 bucks. So I guess it just depends on whatever store you get, you know, in terms of what they're going to charge. Oh, I got another copy of Time Before Time, cover A. And last but not least, this is Stray Dogs number 3. This is the second printing. I just thought this was a gorgeous second print cover. I was really happy with that. So there you go. That's my haul for the week. Hope you guys picked up all the stuff that you wanted to get, and I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy and staying out of trouble and whatnot. If you want to find out more about me, you can go to bigfanboy.com. That's my movie news and review website. We're celebrating 16 years, the longest running movie news and review website in Dallas. And watching The Rocketeer out of the corner of my eye. It's the scene with PV designing the helmet. Anyway, you can also find me at DallasComicShow.com. That's the convention that I run here in Dallas. Dallas Comic Show is coming back June 26th. We've got some really exciting guests coming, so check that out, DallasComicShow.com. Also, check out my film review show, The Big Film Show, and that's at BigFilmShow.com. You can find out more about that there. Just want to say some quick shout-outs to Comic Cryptic Castle Hills, of course. Fred Hall Direct Edition. He's doing some great videos. God, his videos always make me hungry. He's got some really good stuff, though. Oh, and Fred Hall Direct Edition did a tribute video to me, as did Comic Cryptic Castle Hills. I thought that was really cool. Mr. Rigor Mortis 86, Spidey Fan, my boy Tito at Kingdom Comics. Where's Dr. Von Chilla been? I missed that guy. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm probably missing some other people, but I love all you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Talk to you soon.